everyone. Welcome to stream. Today will be a fun day playing more Tomb Raider 3 Remastered. Yes. Oh, hold on. Let me update this thing. But yes, I know. Everybody's hyped for Silent Hill F. So am I. But it's not out yet. I've been seeing some people who have early access, I guess. But I do not have that. More. Here we go. There we go. Hi. Exploding. Yes. This is the thing. At first, I was like really mad that I missed all the pickups on that last fight. That last boss. But then I remembered we're doing Area 51, so it's okay. A lot of people remember during the India levels that I had to dodge a lot of tigers. However, a lot of people forget the amount of scam calls I had to dodge from Indian telemarketers. Don't redeem it! Lara Croft, don't redeem! Don't redeem, Lara! No! No! Hi, everyone. I'm glad you're here. You're early. I know. I made it like, what, a minute early? I know. Super early, huh? Yes, you did see me take the forbidden Tylenol. I have eaten the forbidden shrimp, and I have taken the forbidden Tylenol. So I will soon have unlimited power. Why did you redeem? It's funny, that video I made today, I was like, man, I'm kind of early to this meme. So there's probably an insane amount of people who didn't understand it at first because they haven't seen the news circulating about the Tylenol stuff. So that's the only thing about being early to a meme is like a lot of people aren't gonna get it. So we'll see. Someone on Instagram already commented and they were like, let me get this straight. Let me just make sure I'm correct here. Were you making fun of autism? I was like, yes. Are you new here? I like to joke about everything almost. Plus, I was homeschooled all the way until college. I was homeschooled all the way. Like, my friends on the autism spectrum are like my cousins. There is an understanding that we have with each other. The homeschoolers will know. Hey, Gato, thank you so much. Plus, like, I was like, the only people who are going to get offended by this are going to be people without autism. Either the ones without autism or the ones who just have pretend autism, where they just want the quirky points for it. Gato with the $10. Which monster opponent of Godzilla did you most enjoy seeing in a fight against our radioactive lizard? King Kong. King Kong, yes. King Kong versus Godzilla, always my fave. I need a banner that says, don't blame me, I'm homeschooled. Exactly. It was funny because, like, on Astrocast today, on a Quartercast, I made a joke about that, like a similar joke, and how, like, I was homeschooled and homeschoolers, like, are weird. And Jeremy's like, oh, you could say that, we can't. I'm like, trust me, anybody I know, and trust, I grew up homeschooled all the way, loved it, by the way. would recommend, but we're weird. So every homeschooler I know, and I know a lot of homeschoolers because I was like in homeschool groups and stuff, none of them are going to be offended about people calling homeschoolers weird. None. Zero. Because we're self-aware. Oh, do we know that the radioactive shrimp is autistic? That's a good question. Those were autistic shrimp. Confirmed. Autistic radioactive shrimp and Tylenol. I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. Homeschoolers are usually smarter but considered socially awkward. So they say, I mean, yeah, that's very normal. Because, like, yeah, I always tested well ahead of my peers. But, yeah, we're weird, though. Hey, push-ups! Shrimp, Tylenol, what's next? The forbidden fruit? No forbidden fruit, just forbidden shrimp and forbidden Tylenol. Andrew says, I was homeschooled before first grade. That's cool, but I'm just saying, you're not gonna, there's a difference. There's a difference from people who are homeschooled just for like one grade, a couple grades, or before preschool or kindergarten or whatever, versus people who are homeschooled all the way through. Like, we're a different, like, yeah. It's great. I love it. I love that I was homeschooled. I do. Now, I did go through a little bit of phase of a FOMO time for a time, because I acknowledge that, like, my brothers and I, we were all homeschooled until college. And we all know, we're like, yeah, I feel like compared to our peers who were public schooled, we're like 10 years behind socially. Yeah. That's a thing. Even though we had our homeschool group friends and stuff, so it's not like we were never socializing with people, but still. But it's worth it. It's so worth it because, like, we're indoctrinatable. Like, we didn't get indoctrinated by public school system, so we didn't really have to break that. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm so glad that my brothers and I were homeschooled. So glad. So, Randall said, I used to want to be homeschooled. Aw, yeah, it was good. I think homeschool is great. That's the thing, though, is not everybody, I think homeschool is awesome and I would recommend, but only if it's done right, because I have also seen people who were homeschooled and it wasn't done right, where they pretty much just didn't get an education. Like, there's a way, you have different types of homeschoolers. You have homeschoolers whose parents were, like, really try hard, which is, like, how my mom was. So she always made sure, like, we were advanced learning. But then you have some homeschool parents that are lazy with it, and their kids just didn't get a good education. So, yeah, it's one of those things. It's not always gonna be perfect every time somebody does it. It has to be done right. Aaron says, why were you homeschooled? I grew up in a military family and we were moving all the time. And my mom just didn't want us to have to move to different schools. Like, cause we were moving like every 3 years. So she's like, oh, I don't want them to have to move, like, have to switch schools all the time. And then also, she wanted to give us a Christian education. She didn't want us to get indoctrinated by, like, the public school system, teaching about evolution and the Big Bang Theory and all that stuff. So, yeah, so she homeschooled my brothers and I. Peter, you were homeschooled too? Rock on. Kyrion says, when's your next video? I did upload an unboxing of this Hamtaro Godzilla yesterday. So, on this channel. So, if you mean on this channel. So there's that. I don't really have anything in the immediate future planned yet. But, yeah, I'm kind of just like, on this channel, I'll just do like the gaming streams most weekdays, and then I'll upload a video just like when I'm feeling it. But on Thursday, there will be no stream on Thursday because I have a family member's birthday party to go to. So, no stream then. Take that, you dinosaur, says homeschooling didn't prevent your rebellious phase, though. Question. True. It didn't. Because rebellion is human nature. So, but I'm a middle child, so I think that's why I went through that rebellious phase. My brothers didn't. Like, my younger brother kind of thought about it, but not really. You know? Not really. I was really the only one that went through a rebellious phase. But I'm the middle child, so that's to be expected. Uh-oh, Edward. Oh, look, he's giving Coltrane kisses. No homo though. Aw, I need to get another one of those big cat beds, because they both, I mean, all of the cats, the dog, they love it. So I need to get another one. Troy News! Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. If Trump said Jesus was overrated, libs would flood Amazon for Bibles. Join Bible study and compete to see who can quote John 3:16 the loudest. I mean, they might would. Anything Trump says, they just want to do the opposite. But because they are so demonic, I don't know if they would go do that. I have been the youngest, the middle, and the oldest child, and the only one that doesn't suck is the youngest. How is that possible? How can you be the oldest child and the youngest? Like, are you a time wizard? Wow! We have a time wizard in our midst. Swirly Dave says, yeah, I guess I met you in that rebellious phase. Swirly Dave used to be a mod on my streams. I wasn't really going through my rebellious phase when I first modded you in the old school mod team. Like when I first started streaming. Well, that's kind of, I guess. See, that's the thing is, any type of like rebellion against God and stuff, it's like boiling a frog. So it happens through complacency. Usually like, hey, you're complacent, you're not reading your Bible, you're not praying often, things like that. So you're not, you know, for most people, it's not just like a specific instance of going full rebellion. It's just, oh, okay, you just start slacking, and then as you start slacking, you drift, and then before you know it, you can fall into full rebellion. I actually just saw a great sermon on that from Pastor Vlad. He was talking about, how did he say it? I'm not gonna say it as well as he did, but basically, like, when you drift, when you are lazy, when you're slacking, and when you're not pursuing God, then you will drift into your Sodom and Gomorrah, right? You will drift into Sodom and Gomorrah. So that's why it's so important to actively seek God and to make that, you know, a daily part of your life. Because if you start to slack, then yeah, you're gonna drift. You're gonna start drifting closer and closer to Sodom and Gomorrah. Yep, you slowly warp on the wrong path. That is true. Shut up! up, Muslim? Hey! Vitamin E, thank you for the $2. What is the first YouTube video you ever saw? Mine's Numa Numa. Goodness, Numa Numa is a classic. I don't remember the first YouTube video I ever saw because it would have just been something super random. Like, I was on YouTube. I remember YouTube from when it first came out, and people would just upload super random stuff there. Which I guess you can argue Numa Numa is random. But, like, you could just... Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what my first... I don't remember. Hey, Mike V with the $2. Know what the original Godzilla represented? What? Let's hear it. Godzilla, thank you so much for the $7. Hold on, let's see. Let's see what that says. I gotta translate it. Hold on, this is slow scrolling. Slow scrolling. Here we go. Here we go. Who do you think the most beautiful enemy Godzilla has ever faced? And don't even mention the cute Mothra. I was gonna say Mothra. In your opinion, it's King Ghidorah. I was gonna say Mothra! Even though she's friend and foe to Godzilla. She has been. Javier, thank you so much for the $9.99. And it cheers. Cheers. Man, if I can't say Mothra, beautiful? I don't know. I don't really think those kaiju were beautiful. I think Mothra is the only beautiful kaiju. Like, King Ghidorah is cool, but I wouldn't call, well, I don't know if I'd call him beautiful. King Caesar has the dopest theme song. Ooh, iconic. I don't know. I think Mothra is the only beautiful one. King Kong is cuter than Ghidorah. Troy News with the $5. When someone asks me what would Jesus do, I say, Christ is the Logos, the Word. Then I recite Solomon 18:15 through 16. Is that too harsh? Are you talking about like Proverbs? Hold on. Proverbs 18. Let's look at 15 through 16. Intelligent people are always ready to learn. Their ears are open for knowledge. Giving a gift can open doors. It gives access to important people. Is that right? Because since Solomon wrote Proverbs, I'm guessing it was what you meant. Push-ups with a 2. You see that base Kamala snubbed the gays? What? Kamala Harris snubbed the gays? What? JD with the $1.99. Do you like Frankenstein? 2 new movies coming. Yes, Frankenstein's my favorite monster. I think he's great. I am excited to see. Oh, there's 2? I know there's that one that, what's this? Del Toro's making. I'm excited about that, but I don't know what the other one you're referring to. Oh, are you meaning Song of Solomon? Or is there... Is there an 18? Let's look at it. We're gonna look at it in... Wait, is there a chapter 18? No, I thought there was only 8. Yeah, so you must have meant... Or I think you meant Proverbs. Which is basically what you were saying since he wrote it. Okay, I think I got you. I think. Isn't he just the monster Frankenstein, the doctor? Well, he's still Frankenstein. He was named after his creator, Dr. Frankenstein. but he's still Frankenstein too. It's called The Bride with Christian Bale's maybe like just The Bride of Frankenstein story. Frankenstein Jr. Oh, does the Book of Jubilees imply that Jesus sinned? Well, that he definitely didn't, so... I'm not Catholic, so I don't... Yeah, But I don't want to argue with people about that stuff. As long as you be as Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, hey. I'm not going to argue about denominations. Oh! Mike B says the correct answer was the United States. That is why he attacked Tokyo in the early films, but protected it in later films. It's also why he has atomic breath. Okay. Interesting. That's... Oh, yeah. Wasn't that supposed to be, like... Hiroshima? Like, he was supposed to be, like... that attack or something? Inspired by the attack? The Book of Jubilees is part of the Book of Enoch. Yeah, I never read that. I just read Canon Bible. Oh, so the Book of Jubilees says that fasting on the Sabbath is a sin? Huh. Well. Silent Hill F Deluxe is out. Oh, so if you paid extra, you got early access? No, I didn't get it. What? Let's see. Silent Hill F Deluxe. I just thought people got early access. No, if I look at... If I look at the page... Oh! That's $80. Which I guess is only $10 more than that. Well, I already had plans to play Tomb Raider tonight, so I'm just gonna wait. Which, now, I don't know, I might buy the deluxe tomorrow, though, because if it doesn't unlock in time... It says 1 day and 4 hours, so it's not even gonna unlock until... like, midnight tomorrow, and I want to stream before that, so I might get the deluxe tomorrow. Which sucks, I should have got it today, but I didn't know, because I'm kind of a dum-dum. That's fine. That's fine, I'll get it tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it when games make you get a special edition or deluxe edition to play early access. I don't like that. I don't like when games do early access stuff at all. I like it when it's like, okay, everyone buys it when it drops. But that's the thing, because if I don't get the deluxe edition tomorrow, I'm not streaming on Thursday because that's when I have a family member's birthday party to go to. So yeah. You paid 130 bucks for Borderlands 4. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if it looked like it was worth it. Your favorite giant monster movie is Rodan. Wow, my big brother loves Rodan. That's his fave. Yeah, I think Borderlands 1 and 2 I liked. I didn't like Borderlands 3, so I didn't really personally plan to play Borderlands 4. But then I heard a lot of people having issues with it. With it running. Oh, the extra cost was for all the early DLC? Dude, that's crazy. I hate it when they make you pay extra to access stuff early. It's like you're just paying just to play it early. That's a rip-off. I hope you liked it though. Like I hope you had fun with the game. Like I don't think I mean, you know, people have different tastes in games and stuff. That's fine. I hope it was worth it for you. Ooh, Command and Conquer. I played Generals. I loved me some Command and Conquer Generals. That was fun. That's hilarious. So they've been breaking street dates too, so paying for early access is useless. Whoa. Man, I gotta figure out what the crap. Because I wanted to stream Silent Hill F tomorrow, but in order for me to do that, I have to buy the deluxe. I might just do it. Oh, Super 7's coming out with 2 Burning Godzilla figures? Nice. I got their Godzilla -1 figure. And it's great. I thought I turned this Xbox on and it's not... Andy V! Thank you so much for the $20. Oh, a trivia! Here we go. Hope you like it. Metalcore. This Massachusetts band came up from around the same time as Killswitch Engage, Shadows Fall, and Atreyu, along with a few incoming hints. All that remains is your best guess. Who are they? You just said all that remains, so it's if that's a hint. If that's a hint, did you mean all that remains? If I would, otherwise, I would say Bullet for My Valentine. But you said all that remains, so that's in my head. Hint 1, yeah, all that remains. Phil, the lead singer. Yes, all that remains. That's funny. Yep, there we go. All that remains. I got a trivia question because this is about metalcore. And I was like, especially the era that was like from that particular era, man. Like that's good stuff. Good stuff. I love it. That one chick with the $10 says for the deluxe edition. Aw! Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Thank you. Well, there you go. I'll get the deluxe edition tomorrow. Andy B. Oh yeah, that was a quick. Thank you, Andy B. That was fun. It was really fun actually getting a trivia question tonight because I keep missing those other ones. Ron John, thank you for the $20. Thanks for the heads up about Ghost of Yote creators. Ordered the collector's edition early for $270, but canceled the order yesterday. It is a cool mask. Shrug. Yeah, I mean I'd have no support for that game after. I mean, I already questioned if it's gonna be pretty gay given, you know, who they had associated with it. But now after this, how that dev acted out about the Charlie Kirk stuff, and then Sucker Punch just didn't even acknowledge it to my knowledge. Yeah, I'm not. Apparently, and a lot of people I have associated with it are like Antifa and crap. And that's the thing is, I don't care buying games or listening to music or whatever by people who have different political views and stuff. That's fine, but there's a difference between having different political views and celebrating when somebody dies, you know? And yeah, so they crossed a line. I just blocked somebody today too on Instagram. I blocked a friend I've been friends with for a bit. Well, kind of friends with for like a few years. And they were just rage posting on their stories about Charlie Kirk and like, I'm so sick of hearing about this racist and blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, I can't deal. I can't, I'm blocking, can't deal. So I blocked that friend. But that's the thing is this is one of those things is this friend already would be like concerned checking in on me whenever I post something that they disagree with, and I just want you to know that like this content doesn't spread happiness and I just want to see if you're okay, aka concern, if it's fake concern because they don't like it that you posted something they disagree with. So, like, it doesn't surprise me at all that this person is calling Charlie Kirk a racist and this, that, and the other. And it's like... And you know what the evidence was that they posted? Oh, Charlie Kirk's a racist because he made a short video saying he doesn't celebrate Juneteenth. That made him a racist. It's like, I'm going to work today or whatever on Juneteenth. And people are saying he's a racist for that. Like, miss me with that. Like, these people clearly... Dude, calling him a racist over that, they don't have enough problems. They really don't. They don't have problems. Lemon D Coconut, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. My unsolicited suggestion, buy Little Nightmares. It's less than 5 hours long. You could beat it without cutting into Silent Hill F time. Ooh, interesting. I have heard good things about that. I will look into it and possibly buy that during this Spooktember and Spooktober months. For sure. I think it did look good from what I remember. Watley says, here's the thing, Melonie's content always spreads happiness. That's the thing is I make jokes and like, it wasn't even... Like, that's the thing is a lot of stuff I post about, I make jokes. Like, so even if it's politics based or whatever... I usually just do it in joke format and just make light of whatever the political climate is, right? So it's like, oh, this isn't, don't you think this isn't sharing happiness? It's like, oh my goodness, one of those. So anyway, I am not upset about having to do that block. It was a long time coming. That was just the catalyst. Yeah, that's why I really, like, I am totally fine with friends with different politics and stuff like that. But once you start celebrating and disrespecting someone who was murdered, no. No. I don't want those demons in my life in any capacity who would celebrate that. Soul Assassin says, I'm a 90s kid. I don't care about people's happiness. That's hilarious. Does that friend watch the streams? I doubt. I don't know. Well, if they do, then they got clocked. I don't know who all of my friends watch my streams, not unless they actually comment. I just assume that nobody I know is watching my streams. Nobody I know IRL. I always assume that, even though it's probably not true. There's probably people I know watching sometimes. I have no idea. But I just assume that they don't. Alright, let me actually go ahead and get the game started. And, oh, hold on, I need to turn this riveting background music off. Okay, let's resume. Oh, yeah, we did just make it to Nevada, so this is fun. Oh, why is this, like... I just realized it's not even filling up the screen. Hold on, let me... Okay. And then if you right click, how do I make it fit the screen? Fit stretch to screen. There we go. That'll do. Zoe, what you doing? Come here. My dog, she's in the background just like licking her paws and grunting. Weird. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Okay. Alright, so now we got it. Let's do this. Snake. Did I kill this snake last time, or was it just buzzards? Hello? Hello? Yes, we did kill this snake. What's... Oh! I knew I saw it! We're fine. All is well. Speaking of, you're making your kids listen to Halloween music from yesterday until October 31st. Nice. Okay. You took a couple paracetamol this morning, so the autism should be kicking in any minute now. I just want to know what kind of autism does the Tylenol give? Is it that one where you have... Is it the brand of autism where you just remember every little detail fact? Like every song you've ever heard in your life, you have its memory hold forever now. Even just one time. What is it? What is it? It's there. I think it's there. So if I miss this jump, we're getting bit by a snake. And barbed wire. It's not the good time. Yeah, exactly. I think it doesn't give the good kind of autism. The Tylenol gives you the... It gives you the pretend to be a different gender kind of autism. It's not the good kind. I can't live! Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Since you were talking about Godzilla earlier, what is your favorite design of Big G? For me, it's always been 1954, but -1, 2000, and GMK are high on the list. I would say -1 is up there, but All Out Monsters Attack design, super cool. I do really, really like Shin Godzilla design. Now, I wouldn't like that as, like, main. I do like that it's, like, its own offshoot, but it's still really great. And I just really like his design from Godzilla 1985 as well. So, yeah, that's what I gotta go with. Oh, look how... Oh! I was looking at the graphics. I was looking at the graphics when the Nighthawk just rolled out there. So you guys, well, did y'all at least witness it? I forgot about that. That was so rad. Vitamin E, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Are there any wascally wabbits in this game? Just snakes and buzzards. Okay, so they did an amazing job with this. Not even gonna lie. There are certain remastered levels that are better than others. This is definitely a really good one. Like, overall, I just have overwhelming praise for what they've done with the remasters. But, hold on, I want to see something. But there are just like a couple little, it depends. I do feel like there's here and there are some things that the remaster kind of took away some of the atmosphere. Not most, I'd say mostly it's just about perfect. Oh heck, see, I was afraid of that. I didn't see the ridge. Mostly it's just about perfect, but there are just a couple, you know, or a select few areas where the ambience is taken away. Heck, see, I'm glad I saved it. Okay. More so with like the lighting, because in some areas you need the really dark lighting did add, and then the remaster has brightened up some of the areas that no. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. More so in like Tomb Raider Last Revelation. Yeah, you can still play in the old school mode. But just saying, there were a couple on like Tomb Raider Last Revelation. There is an area that I did like the classic mode better, because I did feel like the ambience was changed a little bit with how the lighting was. But overall, I would say just resounding, overwhelming praise for how they did these. Okay, heck, that looks... Okay, here we go. That looks like our better option, possibly. let's see. Tomb Raider 3 traversal don't play. Like, they definitely went crazy. Which is good, but in like Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, for the most part, everything, especially Tomb Raider 1, it kind of, like, it really makes sense. And then on Tomb Raider 3, it's like, they really, Tomb Raider 3 is definitely for more Tomb Raider enthusiasts. Because in, like, your average gamer who doesn't play a lot of Tomb Raider isn't gonna be as privy to some of the traversal layouts, because they're gonna be like, what? You can do that? You can go there? Ooh. London is, yes, London is very frustrating. I imagine if they did a true remake of Tomb Raider 3 and they put you in modern day London with all of the immigrants, it would be insane. Like, Lara would need to have all of her weaponry to defend herself. Someone in chat goes, just get a job. Come on, you're better than this. Like, this is some, like, this is porn or something. Oh no, what are you doing with your life? Wow, this is a new low, playing video games. Well, if this is a low, I've been on this low for 16 years. Well, technically, I was 16 years ago, I was working a regular job too. I was doing, I was working at a bank. Let's see, when I quit my IRL jobs to do this stuff was, and I went full-time with it. This would have to be like 2013-ish. So, yeah. Do I use a Steam Deck? I have a Steam Deck. I use it sometimes. Not a whole lot, but I really liked playing Alice in Madness Returns on Steam Deck. It was great. Power Kick. I always get those kind of comments. It's so funny. All right, here we go. I do want to see. Oh, that's totally climbable. Like, climbable, laddery. Okay, but I'm trying to think, like, why? For this. Oh my goodness, yes, the KJV purists. I'm telling you, I'm just like, hey, that's great. That's great. If you're a KJV purist, awesome. You read that KJV. I love KJV. But dude, I'm just like, why are they all up on my case because I'm supposed to just read KJV, like, for reading NLT on my, heck, why is she not, I need her to actually, oh goodness, I can't get up here proper. What the, oh, now we just did that, oh heck, I just goofed all that up. But yeah, it's like, so now I've got a standard reply. For the KJV purists who don't like it that I read NLT on my Bible stuff, I say, hey, that's awesome. You go ahead and you read KJV on your channel. Awesome. You make a channel and you read KJV on it. But I'm just gonna keep this going. There we go. We did it. Hey, we got the secret. Yeah, that's the thing too, is KJV, like, not everybody can follow along with KJV well. Look at Ozzy Osbourne. Before he passed, he talked about how he wished he could understand the Bible because he couldn't understand it. And so this minister, he showed up to a convention that Ozzy Osbourne was like signing autographs at, and he gave him an NLT Bible, and he's like, hey, just wanted to give you this so that you could, because you said you were having a hard time understanding the Bible. And he's like so excited. He's like, wow, I actually can understand this. This is great. And so it's like, yeah, I don't believe in KJV only. First of all, KJV isn't even the first Bible. Like, it's not like KJV is the only translation. Like, you have the original Hebrew and Greek that the KJV was even translated off of in the first place. So why would any translation that uses, you know, the original Hebrew and Greek manuscripts, why are they all of a sudden invalid? What makes the KJV the only valid one when it is using ancient manuscripts? Like, I get it, some people might have certain critiques with certain translations because of they don't like how they did the specific thing, but to say KJV only, I think is incredibly, I don't know. Yeah. But hey, again, people who love KJV, awesome. Read it. KJV's great. But it's just one of those things that, you know, people can push people away, you know? Like, they can push people for the wrong reasons, right? Because it's like, nowhere in the Bible does it tell us to only push KJV on people. If people are reading the word, as long as they're not reading something that is misrepresenting it, which I don't know, I guess these people think that all other translations are, but that's where I don't understand, because it's just like, heck, well, I can reach this anyway, I didn't have to get fancy. It's like they're using the ancient manuscripts. KJV is not the original manuscripts. I don't know, but that's one of those things. Oh, it's KJV, V, not B. King James Version. So yeah, and you know what? I'm telling you, I have a KJV Bible. I read KJV and in KJV. Like, that was it, you know what I mean? Like, when I grew up, that's just what I grew up hearing, like, oh, KJV, and, like, if you read NIV, that was like, ooh, no. But after I've done a lot of research on this stuff, and again, I don't claim that I have all the answers, but just saying, after I've like looked into this stuff a lot more, I do think that other translation, well, here's one of the reasons why some people are like that with the KJV only, is they think that some other translation removed verses. But, you know, like NLT, for example, oh, they removed verses. They removed the passage about the, those without sin cast the first stone, right? Because that part is not in those translations. But the reason why is because that part of the Bible is not in the, because the NLT actually uses older manuscripts to translate off of, same as like ESV. And so in those older manuscripts, the passages about those without sin cast the first stone weren't in those manuscripts. So it's not that they removed them, it's that one could debate, and it is debated among scholars whether or not that was added later, if that's a, you know, there's debate about those passages. Regardless, I think that it's a good passage. And they do include them in footnotes for a lot of these translations, because like so far out of all the Bible translations I've read, my first was in KJV, and then I read NLT, ESV. Right now I'm reading what is it called? It is TLF, I think. A Tree of Life translation is actually written by Messianic Jews. So I'm trying that. I've been reading that for my 4th read through. But I can't really speak a lot on that right now because I've just started it not long ago. But I love, I think I like all those, in KJV, NLT, ESV. I like them all. And then as I've been reading, even when I read NLT and ESV, those still had those, quote, missing passages in the footnotes, or they had them with asterisk on them. So it's not that they weren't there at all. So anyway, there's my take on that. Thank you so much, Gato, for gifting a membership. Thank you for that. Interesting, much difference in TLF. So far, what I'm finding in the Tree of Life translation is just like sticking to the Hebrew names, like using the word Adonai for God, things like that. So yeah, again, I'm only a few chapters into Genesis on the Tree of Life translation right now, but I actually got suggested, it was Push-Ups left that suggestion in like a super chat or a super thanks, I can't remember. I never even heard of it. But I was like, okay, I want to give that translation a shot and read that and see if there's anything I notice. But yeah, you still want to be careful, make sure you're not reading stuff that's misrepresenting scripture, but I don't believe that to be the case in either of the translations I've mentioned today. Push-Up says I did. You did! Was it not you? I could have sworn it was like a year ago or something. But I was still in the middle of reading my ESV translation. But I remember you commented and said something about the Tree of Life translation. Maybe it wasn't you and I thought it was you. Oh, I'm back here. It might not. I could have sworn that was you, Push-Ups. Maybe it wasn't. But somebody left a super chat or super thanks. Like, I screenshotted it and I just memory hold it. And I was like, after I finish reading the ESV version, I'm gonna read the Tree of Life version. No, I don't care if Push-Ups denies it. Push-Ups is the one who suggested it. That is the lore. When in doubt, blame Push-Ups. Yes, that's a good philosophy. That's interesting with the textures on these, because, okay. Well, I should, in theory, be able to monkey swing off of that. But she's not climbing directly. Heck, let me think. Or you just monkey swing there to go there. Okay. Maybe Dylan suggested it. That's funny. Push-Up suggested it. That's the lore. That's what we're going with. That's so funny. We're going with that lore. I don't even know where to go right now, to be truthful. To be very upfront and truthful and honest. Yep, that's the lore according to me, where... Oh, y'all make me wonder what's wrong with the NIV. I didn't say anything was wrong with it! I'm just saying, growing up, that was just what I heard. Like, oh, NIV, that's not as accurate. But I don't know if that's true. I'm not against NIV. Push-Ups with $2 says, you're welcome. Thank you, Push-Ups. Hey! Oh my goodness, this is it. This is what we're doing. Yeah, I don't have any problems with NIV, by the way. I didn't want anybody to think I did. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about it because I haven't read a whole lot of NIV, but I'm just telling you, when I was younger, I remember being told that the NIV was not right. But I was being told that by, like, KJV purists, so... Hey! Crisscross with the $5! I read NASB Bible. My nurse friend got it for me years ago when she converted me from whatever lazy hippie spiritual belief I had before. Props to that awesome nurse friend. I've heard good things about that version. I've not read it, but I have heard good things. So, what an awesome nurse friend. NIV is like a paraphrase Bible, not retranslated. It just interpreted. Oh, so it's paraphrased from KJV into modern. Oh, so it can have some misrepresent. Okay. Thank you for the for that, Wookie. That makes sense though. That I could see why, because it's a paraphrased version of a translation, like a translation of a translation, essentially. So I definitely personally would prefer a translation, direct translation from the ancient manuscripts as opposed to a translation of a moderner translation. There we go. Goodness, I'm missing something. Something is not right. Something is quite wrong. That's the thing when it comes to Bible translations too, is I I always, when people ask, which one should I read? I say the one that you understand the most. Whatever you have the easiest time following along with and understanding, because at the end of the day, the mainstream translations are all within like 99% accuracy of one another. So whichever one that you're gonna have the easiest time keeping up with, and then once you and then after you read that, if you wanted to dive in some other translations and you've already you're like, okay, I want to let me try the KJV now, you know, go for it. But the important thing is to just make sure you're reading the Bible every day. The Tylenol translation. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend the Tylenol translation. Won't recommend that one. Ah! Oh, we're okay. Am I not supposed to read the KJV? No, I didn't say that. KJV's great. Read it. I'm just saying some people can't understand it as well. And if you can't understand it as well, then read something that you're going to understand better. But no, I like KJV. I just don't like it when people say that's the only translation that you should read. That's what I disagree with. But I do like it. Oh, yes, I did see that new Tomb Raider comic book. I showed it on stream. It looks terrible. And it's like, oh, this is after the events of Tomb Raider Underworld, but it's not really. Like, it's not actually Tomb Raider Underworld. It's their unified Tomb Raider Underworld. Dude, did I just, like, make a mistake? I did, because, I mean, this is just taking me back to the secret. Tylenol translation. Dylan created Tylenol. See, we're figuring out a lot of lore. Dylan created Tylenol, thus introducing autism into the world. It was all Dylan's fault. He introduced the bad kind of autism, not even the good kind. Baba Ganoush! Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Howdy, Mel. Hope your day was good. Not sure if you heard, but Google, YouTube admitted to serious censorship under Biden. A ton of people are getting their accounts and videos back. Yeah, like that's just insane though. That is wild. Like we knew something was afoot, but it's just, yeah, hopefully. I wonder who all these liberals that were mad about the Jimmy Kimmel stuff with the free speech, wonder what they're gonna say now about this. Ooh. Trying to think. I could have. Yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that right now because I have an objective. Love it! Okay. So we've got. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Ah! All right. Same thing should happen with Twitch, and I should get my account. Yeah, for real. I'm not. That's the thing, though. I don't even care about Twitch right now. Like, I don't. Here's the thing: is Twitch already takes too much of the sub revenue anyway. They take more than YouTube takes. And also, I just don't like Twitch as a platform. I think it's degenerate. They keep platforming these... They keep putting these online prostitutes on their front page, and technically Twitch is a website for like 13-year-olds and up, and so you've got these online prostitutes who are marketing their work on Twitch. So technically they're marketing their prostitution work on a platform with minors. It's just, yeah, there's just all kinds of wrong with that. All kinds of wrong with all that. So I'm totally fine not being on that platform. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is gonna work, actually. I think I need to go this way. Used to stream on Kick. I thought, yeah. Oh my. I did, but like, I don't know how to multi-stream from, I don't know. I can't remember how I multi-stream to Kick, which I actually think I could from Streamlabs. Maybe I should do that, but I don't know. Kick is kind of... You know what? This is what I gotta do. I know what I have to do. I know what must be done. We need to slide backwards. No. Oh, heck. I didn't even mean to do that. What is going on? Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine. Yes. Ooh, explosive TNT. Yeah, it's the Tylenol's fault. Uh-oh. Oh, see, I need something. Okay. So, whatever it is, I didn't get it yet. So let's... Okay. Let's see what's down here. There's the TNT. Flares. Yeah, that's the thing. Kick does seem heavily botted. I don't think Kick is that legit. But Kick does have a way better revenue split. So I will give them that. Let's think for a moment, because I can't go back up this way because it's slippery. Let's look in the old school graphics to remember things. That's not it. Kick might be worse in some ways than Twitch. Yeah, definitely with like the bots. Even though Twitch has a lot of botting as well, a lot of people got, you know, popular or relatively popular because of botting on Twitch. But it's definitely worse on Kick. Dude! see if there's a way back. Okay, it's not that slippery. Okay, so I need... I need to revisit this area at a later time. Let's see about... Ooh. Very interesting. The rapture, I know, people are thinking that the rapture was gonna happen today. It's supposed to happen today or tomorrow. Mel's is true. No, it's not. I don't even, and I know this is a controversial take, but I don't believe that the rapture is a biblical event. I think that it was made up by people who are scared about the possibility of going through tribulation. I don't think that the Bible actually gives us a description of the, quote, rapture. I think that the Bible is abundantly clear that Jesus returns after tribulation and that there is no rapture event. Now, to further expand on my opinions on this, now, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not going to absolutely claim that I have it all the answers, but I'm just saying this is just my, this is what I believe to be true. I have not seen in my read-throughs and studies of this any event that would describe rapture, that would describe a pre-tribulation rapture. Now, that being said, it seems like, you know, if you're talking about, like, let's say that the end times were happening right now. This is what I think. This is my hypothesis. This is, and this opinion isn't as firmly rooted, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you another. I'm just gonna give you a little hypothesis. Is I think that if let's say that tribulation was about to start, or we're getting into that tribulation time, I believe that. Because we know that a third of the world is going to be destroyed before the events of the tribulation. I personally think that if that were to occur, I think that we're not going through tribulation as Americans. If we're Americans, I think we're probably getting wiped out before tribulation happens. I personally think that it seems like it's a possibility that tribulation is going to be centered a lot around Israel, and given population trends, and again, these are my opinions. I'm not saying that they're fact. This is just my opinions of what could be a possibility. Given population trends, and that a lot of what we're seeing in society is we're seeing Muslim populations outbreed other populations. I think by the time that tribulation happens and all that stuff, we're already going to have a lot more Muslims. And we're going to see, it's a possibility that places like Korea, Japan, all of that their generations don't even last to this time. Like, they don't even survive because the birth rates are so low that they're not even, what's really going to happen is there's going to be a big Muslim takeover via breeding, and we're going to see, before tribulation happens and the bowls are being poured out and stuff by the angels, we're going to see a third of the population already get wiped out in general via nuclear or whatever that looks like. America will probably be one of those. And the actual tribulation is going to be Israel and Muslims. Muslims are going to be the ones to, because what other culture like beheads people and all that kind of stuff if you don't follow their rules and things like that? That's what I think is a hypothesis. That's what I think is a very possible. So I'm not I don't really think about a pre-trib rapture because, first of all, I don't even think it's in the Bible, and I think that America is not even going to be a part of tribulation anyway. I don't think that it will, because we already know a third of the world is getting taken out before tribulation, and given the nature of what tribulation looks like, it doesn't appear that American society is in place. So that's my opinion of it. It sounds very, tribulation sounds very Muslim coded, and it does seem like it is a possibility, given the fact that Muslims are outbreeding everyone right now anyway. So give it like however many generations, and we're very much looking at Muslims being the predominant civilization, and you're looking at a third of the world being destroyed. It's definitely set up for a possible Middle East situation, like, right? Israel in going through tribulation, and being, in this case, the Antichrist and all that stuff being a Muslim thing. That's possible. Bro, I feel like I just killed this unarmed man. All he did was say, hey! Did I do that? I did that. Lara Croft did that, actually. But anyway, all of that part, I'm just saying, is... That part is my opinion on a possibility. But I'm not saying the Bible says that that is the case. But it just seems like that's a possibility. I was looking at chat while constantly shooting the unarmed man. Yeah, I was. You're concerned about China? China also has declining... Doesn't China also have declining birth rates, or do they not? I thought they did. China, Korea, Japan... Like, all of the birth rates are declined except for Muslim countries. Is that correct? Or, for the most part, I mean, there might be some outliers. But to me, it just seems orchestrated for what we see in the Bible. You know, it seems like that is the direction we're going. It looks like, oh, well, you can see the direction that society's going, the demographics, all of that, and you can see that the behaviors taking place during tribulation are in line with jihadist behaviors. And it doesn't seem like this is going to function. Like, these kind of events look very non-westernized society-like. I don't think that Western civilization, I don't think that the U.S., all of that, I don't think we're going to have any part of tribulation. I just don't. I think we'll probably be either outbred or we'll be part of 1/3 of the world that that gets taken out during that time, because it just doesn't seem like, and maybe I'm wrong, this is just, again, just a theory based off of what we read in the Bible about these times. It just doesn't seem like it takes place in any sort of Western civilization. It feels, it's very Middle East. Yeah, no matter no, yeah, here's the thing. No matter what, like, don't be afraid. God's in control. God's always been in control, and keep running the race, right? Regardless of, okay, regardless whether you believe the rapture is going to happen, it's not going to happen, whether you believe America will be a part of the tribulation or not, like, whatever. Those, hey, don't let that make you afraid. Don't let any of those things discourage you in any way, because God is in control, and we at any point of our lives have to always be prepared to handle anything and endure and overcome anything for the faith. Any one of us could become a martyr. Look at what happened with Charlie Kirk, for example. So we always have to be prepared to handle whatever comes at us, and we know that there is victory in Jesus. We know Jesus wins, and yeah, so keep enduring, keep running the race, keep, you know, stay prayed up, stay in the Word of God, and keep going, and just be prepared for anything, whatever that looks like. Baba Ganoush with the $5 says, why does Bob Dylan keep a curtain in front of his clock? Because the times are a-changing. Thank you so much. We've got push-ups with the $5. America's definitely in the push-ups recommended version. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, push-ups. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to catch up with chat. Let's see.
Jackpot.
Oh, yay! Look at that! Wally with this member message. Yes, if you are a member, you do get a free members message once a month as well. I just noticed I get one of these today. Means you've been back on this channel for a month now. Let's go! Love it. Oh, no laugh. Did I not laugh? Ha ha! There you go. I got you. Sorry, I was nerding out. I was nerding out about Revelation. I love to nerd out about, like, that stuff. Because, yeah, we're given the scriptures and all of that. But Revelation is so complex, and there's so much that, snake, I got bit. There's so much that we don't, fully grasp, and that we can only, theorize, so I like nerding out about that stuff. I'm on YouTube. I can't get banned for saying those words. I'm sorry. Disaffected scientist. Here's a laugh. The New York Jets. Ha. My poor little brother. He's a Jets fan, and yeah, sadly, not looking good for Jets. Though they did have that crazy blocked field goal touchdown against Buccaneers. Like, they could have pulled a win there. They really could have pulled a win. But sadly, it did not happen. It's funny because even though I'm a Steelers fan, I do like the Jets. I think the Jets social media team is one of the best. I follow their social media pages just because I love their social media team. They're funny. But yeah. We'll find out on Monday whether the Dolphins are a bigger joke than the Jets, though. That is true. That is true. What is here? Let's have a look. Nothing. So yeah, anyway, all that to say, I personally don't think that anybody should be thinking that a rapture is going to happen today or tomorrow, because I really just don't think that is the case. And again, I don't believe that a pre-tribulation rapture even is a thing at all. But hey, I guess we'll see. But definitely don't go. Some people allegedly have been selling their belongings and really thinking it was gonna happen. Disaffected Scientist, thank you for the $2 YouTube channel. The New York jokes is my catharsis. Nice. That's the thing. I've had somebody on my Bible channel that kept commenting every day for the past like month. The rapture's happening. The rapture's happening. September 23rd. It's happening September 23rd. I've just been ignoring it because I was like, what is going on? And then I find out that a lot of people were believing that. I don't know who started that one. And I don't know how. I didn't even look into it because I don't, like I said, I don't even think a pre-tribulation rapture is, I don't personally think that that's gonna happen. Again, I don't claim to have all the answers, but yeah, so I didn't ever look into it because I thought, oh, it's another one of those, like, people saying that a rapture was gonna happen. But I didn't see, but I didn't see where that originated from. Man, I'm really cutting it close with the breath meter. Look at that! We made it! Well, heck. Do I want to... Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Hold on, I'm loading it, because I ain't doing all that. And I missed a Medipack up there. Okay. Man, this is, I think with, like, Tomb Raider 3, it's really easy to have, conversations and play kind of passively because it's so... It's a lot more tedious traversal-wise than other Tomb Raider games. Oh yeah, now, was this... Oh. I was wondering if I had already killed the unarmed man at this point, but I believe that I have. Didn't I see somebody's... Wait. Somebody's short... Oh! Somebody didn't see my Tylenol short. They didn't get the joke. I knew when I made that short, I was like... A lot of people aren't gonna get this because I'm early. I'm early to the joke since I'm chronically online. Okay, let's work on those levers. Okay, so what did that... Gotta figure out what the heck that other lever did. Okay, before I make that same mistake that I did last time. I wonder if maybe I just had to pull both of those levers to open that gate with the stuff in it. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh heck. Don't, no. Oh heck. Oh heck. I can't. Okay. Now I shall load. We need to try to... Oh no, did I break the game? Oh no, it's... Oh, I did. It crashed. Wow. You saw Jaws 3D in theaters with popcorn. Oh, Jaws is a classic. All right. Oh, get that out of my face. Oh wait, no, that was right. Okay. Alright, so there's gotta be something to this. Did I save after pulling the lever? Yeah. Okay, so... There's no water... Wait, but this is where I came from, I think. Yes, because down here is where I took out that unarmed man who just said hey, who committed the crime of saying hey. That's what happened. Hey! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Andy B, thank you so much for the $2. When's the Del Toro Frankenstein movie coming out? Oh, heck. Ouch. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't it soon? You can't find the release date? I checked the other day and I can't remember. I wanted to say it was only like a couple months or something. Within a couple months or something like that. Well, heck. Maybe I can't... Oh, we can get in the water here. Oh, but the... Okay, is there a current? Okay, we're kind of good, I think. Not really. Not really. These heckin' currents, dude. Okay. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of trial and error in Tomb Raider 3. A lot. So, falling in the water does break your fall, but then you go all the way back there. So, trying to figure out how to climb down here without... But... Here we go. Alright, we're good. Why? I knew when I jumped. I was like, no, I'm such a dum-dum. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm not getting mad. I'm not getting tilted. Everything's fine. Okay, let's not get in the water. So if I go this way, I'm gonna do another save here. I feel like there was just more potential for exploration down here than I did. Even though, like, there's gotta be something to... So we know we still need that thing, too, to blow up the TNT. We need also to... Is this snake dead? Yes, I have killed the snake. Okay, so I don't want to go back that way. Well... Is this the way I came from? Ooh! This is good. This is good. Oh yeah, I'm definitely curious about that new Chainsaw Man movie. I am intrigued. That's for the TNT. But how? I need to lift this crane so that I can get that TNT thing. Lift the elevator thing. Alright, let's think. Let's think. Hey, John Japan just gifted 5 memberships. Let's go. Thank you so much. What a legend. Thank you.
Jackpot.
Daily member goal.
Jackpot.
Thank you so much.
Jackpot.
Okay. I'm starting to question a lot of things because there is nothing. See, that is the thing about good old school Tomb Raider is you feel like you've made progress, but then you realize you still have more problems. Okay. Let me see if there is... Hey! you, Ryan. Did you ever read the Book of Wisdom, which is in some versions of the Bible? God bless you, everyone. Which versions? I've not heard of the Book of Wisdom, so no, I haven't. But thank you so much for the super chat and for the nice words. Hey, Kevin gifted 5. Oh, let's go. Thank you so much. Oh, it was in the Catholic Apocrypha books. Yeah, I haven't read that. I'm not Catholic, but thank you so much. Thank you, Kevin, for gifting the 5 memberships. Look at that. Now we have surpassed the daily member goal. I love it. Thank you so much.
Jackpot.
All right. Okay, I was hoping to be able to open a hatch or something so that I could, man, that's, oh look, that's the thing with Tomb Raider 3. When you figure out these things, it's like a big accomplishment because they don't make it easy on you. This is a Tomb Raider enthusiast game, not for the faint of heart. Unless somebody's using guides, which I do not like to advise guides. I don't like them. I think video games are meant to be played without guides, but that's just me. Okay, so there is... All right. Let's remember this. Let's memory hole it. Or wait, memory hole would mean you don't remember, right? Let's actually remember it so that when I do something else, we can check back. Now, it did appear that something below there was a thing. I really need to stop the current. If there's a way to cut off the water supply, that would be pretty rad. But, okay. Now, okay, hold on. Let's see about... There we go. Gotta be tricky with it. Is this... Did I come from this area? This looks very familiar from, like, I think I came from this area. Ooh. Oh, look at that! Edward, I can't see. Okay, saving it in case I mess this jump up. dokie. I'm trying to think if I... Ah! No! Oh, heck. I messed that up. Oh, and that was... Alright. Alright. Traverse. Just for the, we did it for the ammo. Okay. Alright. Let's think. So we found that thing, which we will need to go to at some point, but not until I lift up that elevator, and I don't know how to do that. That way is where I came from. I'm just really left with no other options but to go back up here, but I just didn't see what the heck to do up here when I was there. Not unless there's something else I must do first. Now, it's possible. It is, well, no, because that attachment to the TNT thing that I need to explode that stuff was in the elevator. I need to lift that elevator thing before I can go to the TNT place. So that leaves me with lots of questions. Now this thing was, yeah, there was nothing there. It was just for no reason. I guess just a good place for the devs to laugh if you die there. And this is... I don't think that's grabbable. Okay. I feel like I vaguely remember, and maybe I don't. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I thought you could jump up on one of these. I don't think so, actually. I think they're both slippery. See, when I look at the old graphics, sometimes I remember things. So let's see if that helps. So far, it's not coming to me. Let's just, for the heck of it, do this. Markzar! Hi! Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Good evening, Melonie. I know you mentioned you are going to play Silent Hill F next. I saw some gameplay of it. It looks amazing. I am so stoked for it. I will definitely start streaming that tomorrow. So I am thoroughly looking forward to that. See, here's the thing. There's gotta be a way to cut off this water supply. Oh, look! I broke the game! I'm stuck! I'm stuck. Welp. Time to load. I broke the game. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, it does appear that there is... I did notice... See? The water... Well, I think that's just... Yeah, that's just if you swim from this way. Okay, so we pulled those two levers that only opened this, seemingly? Unless there was... I pulled... I don't even know what the other one did, because... Let's see if that'll close this up. Yes. This is how we can deduce that. So let's open that up again, and let's pull the other lever and see if that closes it, because maybe it was like a... You gotta pull both of them to make that work. Otherwise, I don't even know what this does. Oh, look. I bet that opens that. It did. What? I somehow overlooked that. Wow. I overlooked it. There's another lever here. Hey, Baba Ganoush! Thank you so much. Hold on, let me investigate this since I'm underwater, and then I will read that. Another one. Oh heck. We've got limited breaths. Alright, Baba Ganoush says, do you like motorcycles or have you ever driven one? I bought 3 this year as a project, bikes. Kind of teaching myself how to work on them. I'm in over my head. I've been there with hobbies where you like start something and then you're over your head with it like, wait, I don't know if I can do this. I've not driven a motorcycle on my own before, no. I've just like, I've been on a motorcycle with somebody who knew how to drive a motorcycle, but not, I couldn't drive it. Ooh! The elevator! What did we do with the elevator, guys? Something clicked with the elevator. But I don't know what. Okay, so now we want to go back and investigate the elevator area. Ooh, look! This is the other way. We changed the water direction is what we did. Ooh! Hold on. Let's see if I want to get that. I wonder what effect that has on the elevator thing. That's what I want to know. Okay, so not this way. What's... Yeah, that's where I... Okay. So that's where I pulled that lever. Interesting. Okay, so now this way has water now. So seemingly we flooded the area. Wait, but didn't this already had water? But we removed the water from the other side, and it did show us a picture of the elevator. So I want to see what happened with that. I hear weird noises. That's why we got that moving. Now let's see what kind of effect that has. Wait, in here. It moved it. It did move it. It moved it up. Whoa! Another unarmed man! Get him! All right. Man, if you really think about it, he's just doing his job. And he's like, what are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here? And Lara Croft's like, blam, blam, boom, bam. Get out of my face. We got the TNT handle. Let's go. All right. See, that's why I don't like... I really don't like it when the new games and stuff, they try to make Lara Croft some, like, heroic... Oh, she's a heroic, like, do-gooder. And it's like, that's not Lara Croft. She did whatever she wanted. If you got in her way, she was gonna remove you from the equation. She had her own motivations. Oh, look. Hey, Giga Chad, Brad, thank you for the $2. Woman when a random man approaches them. That's hilarious. Okay, so I think it was up there I needed to go. Something like that. Let's figure out how to get there. I'm gonna save it again, because I am, that is just what I'm doing. Because I knew it! I knew I would mess up. I knew I would heck that up. Because I hit the ceiling. Okay, here we go. Let's see about... No. Ah, come on. I think they just don't want me going. What? I can't, Alice! Excuse me, miss, you look lost. I'll help you to... Ah! Exactly. Lara's like, nope. Not today. Get out of my face. Okay, so... Let's see about this. There we go. We've got the attachment. Watch out for that boulder. Detonator. All right, we're okay. All right, we're progressing. Feels good, man. That's the thing with Tomb Raider 3. It's like, whew. It's stressful. Okay, here we go. We have made a path. You witnessed a homicide as you logged in. Yup, that is what Lara Croft does. Whoa, that was close. When he said, hey, hey, he sealed his fate. Exactly. He shouldn't have said, hey. The audacity. Giga chat, Brad, thank you so much. Are you playing Lara Croft or Spider-Man? Spider who? Ooh, I love this. I love this. Things are about to get crazy. How dare they do their job? Not on my watch. I know I need to upload that Ashley compilation. I'll work on it. I do need to go. See, that's a thing. My goodness. I wish... It's tough sometimes, man. Like, and I'm not... Yeah, I'm probably sounding like... such an idiot. But it's like... I keep wanting to edit... like, compile clips and stuff and make my little... after stream stuff, but then I get caught up in other things. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. I will work on that. Ooh, so that should be at the lower level that we just passed up. Okay. Ooh, hold on, let me get some air. Let's see what's here first. Heck, don't make me make decisions. Don't make me make decisions. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pull that other lever while I'm here. Wait, I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Don't know what that did. Did I already pull that? I think I did already pull that to open that, maybe. Okay. Okay, we're good, possibly. Do I hear another unarmed man on my watch? He will regret. Ooh. What's... time to regret getting in Lara's way.
Hey!
Unarmed man, where are you? Get them both, Lara! How dare they just do their job and ask what you're doing by trespassing? How dare they? That's right. Yeah, I don't want to hear this. Lara Croft's a hero. She does the right thing. I don't want to hear it. Stop trying to make her into a hero. She is rambunctious. She is crazy, kind of sociopathic, but that's okay. It's a video game. Okay, so here we go. So it appears... Oh, can I open this? Oh, heck. Why? Why? What is going on here? What about this? Something needs to open here. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Can I jump that high? I don't think so. Not quite. Heck. Oh, wait. Messed that up. Well, we've got to do something else. Got to do something else before we can climb up here. Let's check for levers or something. Hey, Giga Chad Brad, you need to explain to little Jimmy why Daddy isn't coming home today. Oh no! Oh no, rip dreams. Ooh, let's see. We've got... See, that's that opening. So we would... Okay, so that's how we could jump over to that side. Alright, well, I gotta figure out something in here still, I guess. Okay, so this is... Man, I'm confused because this, I think, is where I came from. Yeah, this is where I came from, so not here. I hear footsteps. Another unarmed dude that must be dealt with. One thing we learn with Lara Croft, you don't tell her, hey! Lessons learned when you do that. Okay, so I pulled a lever here already, and then I don't get it, because is there another one? No. I pulled this one and it seemingly didn't even do anything, unless, here, let's try again. Let me get some breath. I believe that opened the thing. See, we pulled this. It closed that. I don't want to close it. That's under... That's somewhere. I don't know where that is. But why does this do nothing? Why does it do nothing? Well, let's see if it made a difference, because, I mean, but I already pulled it. I am a little confused. make sure. Do I collect Pokemon cards? No, I don't. Well, that one lever just does nothing, it seems like. Absolutely nothing. I can't get up there. What the heck? This leaves many questions. I bet that one thing that opened is probably... Okay, probably somewhere around where I came from then, because... What the heck? Oh, heck. That was not nice. Okay, so this is what I probably have to do. I probably have to go back. Hi, Shadow. Yes, I see the chat. Wait. Yeah, not there. So there's dudes chilling. I think they have gotten word by this point that their friend is that his friends are donezo. Okay, nowhere to go from here. Now there was okay, which area did I come from? Was it here? Yeah, that's where I came from. So there is another area as well. This way. Let's go. Snake? Snake? There we go. Open this. All right. We're doing good. Ooh, and that filled that room with water. See, we're making progress. I need the quad bike. It's definitely an iconic cutscene ahead. All right, let's go in there so we can get that quad bike. Another snake. You crazy geek freak. You will see somebody called a crazy geek freak. I don't know where they came up with geek freak, but it is etched in my brain. King Jared with a $3 super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay. We're doing this. What's a super sticker? It's like a super chat, but it's a super sticker. I don't know. It plays like a little sticker gif, but I can't. It doesn't show up on the alerts on Streamlabs. Ooh, now that's close. See, I think that other lever might have opened that I pulled again. Like a dum-dum. Oh, here it is. See? It just makes it easy for you. There we go. About to see it. We're gonna see it soon. You crazy geek freak. Alright, let's see. Well. See ya on our man. That one didn't even say hey. He just made the mistake of existing in Lara Croft's presence. There's squad bike. There's the quad bike, guys. We're about to get into... Oh! It's about to happen. The crazy geek freak part. Big mistake. Big mistake, buddy. Existing in Lara Croft's presence. How dare you? Oh, he said, hey! That one actually punched. The audacity! The audacity to punch Lara Croft while she's shooting you? Wow, dude. Wow. The safes are closed. Oh, I need a key card. I don't think I picked one up. No. One of them had to load one. Poor guy, 1 day away from retirement. Too bad for him. There's another one. I can't, Liz. Thank you so much. Miss, you haven't been answering our calls about your car's extended warranty. I've come to... Ah! Mistakes were made. Dude, which one of you has a key card? Crap. I do not see a key card. Okay, I gotta find it. The audacity. He just said, hey, to Lara Croft. That will be his last hey. Okay, so don't touch it. Key card? No. Oh. Oh, that one he had a Medipack, but no key card. They should have known better. They should have known. Okay, so I know let me think. Let me think of the in-between stuff. Okay, so we need to find... Okay. That's all fine and good, but I need a key card! Wait, hold on. I think we can do this. Yes. Whoa, slow down! No! Okay, we're okay. okay. Panicking for no reason. Alright, we have to be precise. We have to just be very graceful. Oops, did I? Are you kidding me? I accidentally loaded. That was lame. Okay, well we weren't... I didn't even really need to save there anyway. Okay, here we go. Slowly. Slowly. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Ooh. Well, this could... I could really... Oh, there's the key card. You know, you could really heck this up if you fall down while that quad bike's up there. And you, let's say, hypothetically, before getting the key card, then what? Is that, like, potentially game-breaking? Here we go. No, you could jump on that, I guess. Okay. Alright. Another unarmed dude wants some more of this? Are you serious? Hey, Giga Chad, thank you so much. Lara is doomed to be forever alone if she does that to every man she meets. She's married to the game. She is married to the life of adventure. Yeah, no one can handle Lara. It's just how it is. All right, so... What does that do? Turn the power off? And then we should be able to hear the crazy geek freak cutscene soon. Okay. Oh yeah, I should be able to pull that other lever. And then the crazy geek freak part will be here soon. There we go! There we go! This way, actually. Here we go!
Crazy geek freak. What kind of stunt is that to pull? I'll take her in.
She don't look much like one of them. Maybe she's an eco-terrorist or something.
And they wear hot pants, huh?
I will always remember that line because it just is etched in my brain. It's like, geek freak? I've never heard that before. A geek freak? Chad, Brad. Lara out here speed dating. You have 5 seconds to answer or mag dump. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, the Pizza Hut demo disc. You got to play this part of Tomb Raider 3 in a Pizza Hut demo disc. Iconic. And there also was another Pizza Hut demo disc that had the Tomb Raider 2 Venice. So I have many memories playing those demo discs. Good times. All right, we made it to the jail sequence. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and have a little shorter than usual stream tonight. Tomorrow I will be streaming Silent Hill F, so that will be a super fun stream. Really looking forward to it. I am gonna go ahead and call stream tonight. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and for all of the support and all of that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to Silent Hill F. I'm gonna get that early access. If I would have known ahead of time, I would have done it today, but whatever. This was super fun. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. Look at that. Hi, Catalyst. Thank you so much. Last one. Missed the theme park. Doesn't open for a few more hours. If you'd be so kind as to come back late. Exactly that. That is how Lara Croft rolls. Thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow.